more than just that because we make it with homemade ricotta cheese in it, arugula pesto, which I'll show you in a second. But what we're doing here is we're sauteing the olive oil with the onions and the scallions, and then that's already been cooking. So we're going to add, stand back because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I got a lot of hair.
Yeah, okay, there you go. All right. We're going to cook this down, but it's going to take about 2 or 3 minutes. So let's talk.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Now,
Okay,
what are the health benefits from this soup?
All right, well, first of all, there's olive oil and onion, which we established is really good for you. And the tomatoes, of course, we said is good for the heart. It's full of lycopene and vitamins and minerals in it. So the tomato soup is something very, very healthy, and we're going to cook this down for about a half an hour. And then what you do is you're going to put it in the blender. You blend it until it gets nice and smooth. Now, this is the secret. I'm going to ask you to please hold this, Kelly. And this is called a chinois. I highly suggest for everybody.
Like the Tin Man's hat.
It is. It's like a chinois. It's like a, it's a little Chinese cap. And it has these holes like you would have when you have a colander to strain your pasta. You don't want the mesh because if you use the mesh to strain it, it's going to be very watery.
Right.
So what we're going to do is put that in there. You want to strain the soup because the seeds and the skin are bitter.
Okay.
And you want to take there you go, Ari. You want to do that? You want to help and take that one? Yeah, just do that. So what you do that, and that makes it nice and creamy. So
we make a good team.
Yeah, when you say you're making cream of tomato soup, there's no cream in it, but it's creamy, as you can see.
Ariana, you say your mom is your hero, right?
She is. She really is.
I love it.
She truly is because of what she's just gone through. I get very emotional talking about it because to see this woman fight for her life and always make dinner was always on the table, and whenever we came to the house, she always was preparing food. So I also feel like this cookbook, it saved her because it gave her her message to share with the world, but also it filled her soul and our soul, and she's just my hero for everything she's just gone through.
I just want you to know when I got sick, Ariana came with her little dog Tater Tot. She moved into the house and she helped her dad and me get through this, and Alex did too. But she moved back home for that time that I was sick. So I'm thank you. Okay, so now, okay.
I'm just surprised you named your dog after a processed food.
Maybe it was an organic tater tot.
It was an avocado.
Yes, maybe it was.
Those delicious organic tater tots.
Perfect.
So here's the soup, and this is homemade ricotta. The recipe is in my cookbook, but if you don't have time to make it, which I highly suggest you do because it's very, very easy to do, you could buy it. And then I made an arugula pesto that and here's one for you. I'm going to put some walnuts on there for you. Brain power. Yes, and then this is walnut oil.
Cool.
Walnut oil.
Walnut oil.
Very decadent, but simple.
Yeah. There you go, little pepper.
Boom.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, love.
Adorable little wooden place thing.
Aren't they cute?
How darling.
Love it.
And there you go. And then you have a nice, healthy, warm bowl of soup to sit by the fire on
brain
cold
juice
unit with your jammies.
And you're developing a food company, correct?
Yes, and Ariana is the CEO. She's running it. She turned out to be our little entrepreneur over here.
You beat the other 6 kids.
It's called, the name of the company is called Flourish. Flourish our mind, body, spirit. We're coming out in about 2 weeks with our first granola. We'll have six SKUs in the health food stores and then in Costco and all. We're going to be branching out. And then also we're going to have soups and sauces and salad dressings and all the foods that you love to eat, but made without any additives and preservatives. And it is my wish that Ariana and I, our foundation, will be for the Multiple Myeloma Foundation and Alzheimer's. So part of the proceeds of our new company, Flourish, is going to go to that.
Ariana, you got to get involved too.
Yeah,
Take out of the pot. Yeah, go out of the pot. There you go.
I got to tell you, I don't like
Family
so much
style.
listening to my daughter, but she's so smart. I have to listen to her when she comes up with business decisions. You know, it's like, oh,
Miss Christina, thank you. And thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you. It was a
Thank you. Ariana, thank you, love. Thank you
You can
so
buy Christina's
much.
new cookbook, Food for Thought Recipes for Ultimate Mind and Body Health, everywhere now.
Coming up, he's got all the right moves on the football field and on the dance floor.
Virtually nothing this guy